Every story has a beginning, but this one is beyond amazing. In celebration of 60 amazing years, Veve and Marvel presents the fully readable digital comic NFT of Amazing Fantasy, y'all. That's right, the moment is here. Per usual, we will have 5 amazing variant covers. Would you look at it? Would you look at it? Yes. Ooh. Featuring Veve exclusive rare and ultra rare covers by Alex Savyuk and Laura Martin. Super limited edition drops at Monday, August 8th at 8 a.m. PT. With great power, there must also come great responsibility. Yes, get into it. Oh my goodness.
Yo, what's going on, my Veve OGs, my Omi homies, my fellow master collectors, and everybody else on YouTube? It's your bromy, the GRAIL, back at it again with another pre-Medium article Veve drop strategy video. Let's get into it. Yo, what's going on, my Veve fam? So, Veve has gone and done it. They finally dropped an official announcement of Amazing Fantasy 15. It's on the way. It'll be here Monday. We can't say that they didn't try to warn us, right? They tried to warn us in that update video a while back. Was it like a week and a half ago? So they did everything but try to tell us. You know, they held up the comics, so you know they wouldn't do that without reason. They know their community. They know how hype and speculative we get. So there's no way they would do that without dropping it within 2 weeks or less. So it's finally here, and I just wanted to talk about my personal thoughts and strategies on this drop before we get the Medium article, and then tomorrow, I'm assuming, or later today, we'll get the Medium article. Then we'll dive into the details on that. But make no mistake, this is a GRAIL drop. This is a GRAIL drop. Since the very first comic drop, I think this is the one that you're gonna want to try to get. Like, it is a no-brainer to go for this drop. If you have 7 gems on your app, assuming it's going to be 7 gems, they could raise the price. They rose the price on the Star Wars drop. I think that was like the first time we seen that. I forgot what the price was, maybe $20 or something like that, $25 gems. So it could be an expensive drop, or it could be a higher than $7 drop. In the video, it said a super limited edition drop. So it's not going to be a 1,000 drop, because that's extremely limited. We've seen that with the Spiderman 252. That was called an extremely limited drop. So a super limited drop, I believe, is 10K editions. So expect a 10 to 20K edition drop. It could be 15K. They could bump it up to 15K just because of the caliber of this comic. You know, so definitely go for this drop. That's as much as financial advice you're ever going to get from me on this channel. It's only 7 gems. Go for this drop. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go for this drop. I think I'm even going to call off work, right? These are the drops you live for on Veve. This is a drop consider this drop a reward for finding Veve early before the masses. This drop is few and far between, right? You don't get drops like this so often. Like I said, I think the last drop we had to this caliber within the comic realm was the very first Marvel Comics drop, and even that might, that was a totally different drop too, because nobody understood the importance of NFT comics. We didn't know what it was, right? The comics were going for $1 to $2 after the drop. That will definitely not happen on this drop unless there is a typing error when somebody's trying to sell the price. People are well aware of NFT comics and their potential. You know, if NFTs go the way we think they're gonna go, then this comic is a GRAIL, and it could be life changing for a few people on this drop. If you land a certain year secret rare, or it doesn't even have to be a secret rare. If you land like the 1962 common, any rarity, that could be retirement type money, possibly, if you find the right buyer. And on that note, I want to say that as important as this drop is, do not over leverage yourselves. Stick to your means. it's okay, right? It's an important drop, but if you don't have it, do not take out loans. Do not put rent money that you need into this app to try to go for this drop. There's going to be plenty of opportunities on this app and in life, but don't over leverage yourself and make a mistake where it's going to cost you in the real world. We're still so early, and the NFT space is very new. We have no idea where this is headed. We're all taking speculative gambles, educated gambles, but it's a gamble nonetheless. So let's temper our expectations on actually hitting the drop. But if we, you know what I'm saying. So me personally, I prepare for this drop because, like I said, the Veve team tried to warn us about this at least a week ago. So in lieu of that, I've been selling off items. I guess I can show you guys in a minute, but I am prepared. What I'm not prepared for is, the secret rare comic price. Like, what if the secret rare comic price comes out to like 3K or 2K? I mean, some people may list it there initially, but it should I think it'll rise to like 5K between 5 and 10K on average, and it might even climb because this comic has been highly anticipated since we understood what the comics are. This has been the drop that we've been anticipating, so I expect the prices to skyrocket. They may lull in the beginning, but not too soon after. I believe it's going to rocket. So hopefully we have enough to at least get one. I think at least getting one would be great. This is a 10K run. We know the importance of this comic. NFTs are flying under the radar for collectors and mainstream period. So when comic collectors finally understand the technology behind NFTs, and once they finally understand that Marvel is officially licensed partner of Veve and that they've already dropped these type of comics, this is why we get excited for these kind of drops, because we're here before they know about it. So we're trying to, stack and accumulate these before they come in, so we can possibly sell them back to them, the OG tax, so we can, hopefully change our financial future. But anyway, I'm preaching to the choir for the most part, but let me show you guys my moves real quick, what I've been doing in preparation, and then we'll talk about, maybe my strategy further. Okay, real quick before I forget, I just want to emphasize, this is what we're up against. This is Sona at Sona Veve on Twitter. You guys are competing against me and other people with 100K plus gems. All supply is mine. So I don't want to scare you, but I do want to let you guys know that this is going to be a limited comic drop, and don't be surprised if the floor price for the common is upwards of 250 and beyond. Just a forewarning. Hopefully it's like 150. Hopefully the prices are at like 100 to 150 range, but I could see this being 250 and beyond for the common alone. So please be prepared for that. There are whales in this house. So with that, let's move on. Okay, so I'm going to show you my recent transactions, just to show you guys what the preparation that I did for this drop. So this is the boba drop. I bought 3 bobas on the drop. I actually got the secret rare too. So yeah, that's what these $80 purchases are. And then I decided to sell a few big ticket items of mine, starting with the Todd McFarlane Batman. I sold my Todd that I got in the store last year, March. So I bought a Todd for 79 gems, and I sold it for 1,656. I still have one left, so no skin off my back. Then I sold my ultra rare Boba Fett for 247 gems before it came down a little bit. And then I also sold my ultra rare Vader. I like the Vader. I sold a lot of stuff to get him, but I wanted to be liquid and ready for whatever came in August. I had a feeling that August was going to be pretty spicy, and it has not disappointed yet. So once again, I've sold my Givenchy Pride. Basically got it for drop price. I made a trade for it a while back, and I still have my sub 100 Pride, so I'm still good on that. And then I sold a Dr. Doom Marvel Mighty for 300, and I still have a 3-digit Doom Mighty. So I just leveraged being here early and taking advantage of plays that I made in the past for opportunities like this one, right? So I currently have 4,500 gems, right, in my wallet, and the question is, how am I going to spend them once this drop occurs? So let's see if they added it to the thing yet. Not yet. Okay, but anyway, okay, so yeah, like I said, once the drop is one thing, hopefully you can get 1 on the drop. If you manage to get 2 on the drop, you're lucky son of a gun. You better praise whatever God that you worship, because that will be something like a miracle. But anyway, in the secondary market is where the fun and games truly begin, the Hunger Games rather. So yeah, man, like the secret rare will be the first priority for a lot of people with gems. Like I said, if it comes out to 2 to 5k, that is an absolute steal in my opinion, and I might have to pull the trigger, right? So but let's say it comes out to 10k or above or something like that, then obviously me and a lot of people are out of that game, and it turns into the whale games. So then we'll just have to focus on the lesser tiers, at which point I hope they are, like, you know, at least in the 100 to like 500 range. That's doable. I think getting at least 1 to 5 of any tier will be a absolute win for this drop. I know we're dealing with digital collectibles, and a lot of people say that they're not supposed to be investments, but this book right here, this is as close to an investment as any Veve collectible can get, right? I think this is a top 5 grail on the app automatically, next to Partners and Marvel Comics 1 and possibly Secret Rare Spidey. So yeah, man, it's just a game of how many we can get on the drop, if any, and then what the price in the secondary market is going to come out to. But once this drop is over, and once people either get what they want or realize they can't afford it, they're going to dump their gems back into the items that have been sold, most likely, right? So I'm sure there's a gem squeeze going on at the moment. So let's check that out real quick. So let's take a look at some top tier items like Vader and Todd. Yeah, there's a gems. Okay, let's look at R2D2 real quick since he's here. Okay, he's surprisingly holding value at 940 gems. But basically, whatever is on a sale right now in the app, it's probably going to rise after this drop, because I don't know if there's going to be another Grail type item dropping anytime soon besides this comic. So, you know, you want to kind of make your moves fast, in my opinion, if you miss out on the drop or can't get one in the secondary market, because gems will flow back into the blue chips and the grails on the app, in my opinion. If I'm wrong, then cool, the deals will still be here. But if I'm right, it's all about timing for this in this current market. So people believe that the market has dipped solely because of this this drop right here. If that's true, then the market will rebound. But if it's not true, then this dip is more than the comic anticipation. It could be due to cash out. It could be because we had a lot of fraud gems in the system. It could be due to the bots not being as prevalent as they once were. So there's a lot of factors, I think, that go into this dip, and you just want to be ready to take advantage of possible opportunities, because I'm not sure how many more opportunities like this we're gonna get. You know, the market ebbs and flows. It goes up and down. And this is a chance for a lot of people who thought they missed out to get in. Like, let me take a look at the partner statue real quick. That's a big ticket item that a lot of people thought was once impossible to get their hands on, but now it's in range for a lot of people, including myself. So yeah, 5.3k. If I can add money into the app right now and buy a partner statue. I don't have one yet. But the question is priorities. What do you want to hold on the app? What do you think is a good investment? What do you like looking at? What do you want to collect? You got to factor in all these things right now. And I'm talking about myself too. So I don't want to make this video too long rambling, but yeah, there's a lot of decisions to be made in the next few days. You know, these could be life-changing decisions, or it could be nothing, right? NFTs could be a fad, or they could, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe that, but you never know what's going to happen in the NFT and crypto space. We're still very early. Regulations and wars and whatever else is still going on out there. So we got to factor all that in. But yeah, if this space goes the way we think, then this Spider-Man drop is a historical drop and should be attempted on the drop. At any rate, let's move on. And that's the video, my friends. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. If you learned something or enjoyed the content, feel free to drop a like on the video and consider subscribing for more Veve content like this. So yes, my friends, the Grail of Grail drops, besides Pokemon, is finally here. And yeah, man, I hope you guys are ready. I hope, good luck to all of you guys, because we're going to need it. And yeah. With that being said, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say ever is financial advice, because I am learning just like you guys. I am just your friendly neighborhood genius. Sharing his thoughts and opinions on this most interesting app known as Veve. So take everything that you hear from me with a grain of salt, because things could change. And with that being said, if you would like to follow me on the Veve app, I have listed my Powerpuff Girls bubbles for 8.8 million gems. If you find her, you can find me, and I may add you back. And with that being said, thank you once again for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Until then, peace out and huddle strong, and remember to be like water. Stay liquid if it's not too late. Later.